What's up, everybody? This is Alex with Shōnan Flow, and we are going to do round number 6 of the instant noodle challenge. We are going to do a stosh to someone here in just a second. I also wanted to show the shoes that I gotten and the records that I gotten because I didn't bring those up. It's loud. We are now running on my desktop computer from downstairs, so hopefully everything works the way it's supposed to. But now I don't have a laptop sitting in front of me anymore. That is downstairs. So I'm hoping everything runs well there. Apologize for the mess on the bed right now, as I'm still trying to put things away. We did get 7 cases of the liquid death that we had gotten a few weeks back. So I'm really excited for that. We're just finishing up. Well, no, that's too heavy. We're just finishing up the steel reserves that we had, and then it's just sparkling water for a while, which is good. The water's already ready, so let's just get into. Well, let's just do that stuff real quick. So I did get. I have 2 more pairs of shoes coming. One pair should actually be coming today. They're I think the Dennis Rodman side lace ones that I mentioned in one of the previous videos. Indestructs, so that's coming today. But this is the Griffey Swingman 360 Diamond Turf, and then these are the Oregon University edition. Pretty sweet. Got these off of Macari. First time I ever bought off of Macari. Got those, and then I did not think I was gonna get the box, but it came with the box. These are original 2002 Nike Shot Griffeys in the original box. Freaking awesome. And there they are. Swingman. Is this the left one? Yeah. The bottoms are so dried out that they're like slick. The rubber is just so hard on that left one. So we did get those. And these 2 motherfuckers finally came. This is just Consciousness, and their album Hologram Plaza. This is Mall Soft stuff. So this one finally came like almost a month later. And then the legendary, the one and only Macintosh Plus Floral Shop. That's pretty cool. But they finally arrived. Yeah. Okay. Let's do. I think I know what the matchup is supposed to be. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty damn certain I know what the matchup was supposed to be. It is. I don't really know if I want to eat that though today. Yeah, I think we're going to play it safe today. Oh, so I didn't even need those. That's okay. We're going to do the bowls, the 2 Japanese bowls. So, we got... Let's see, hold on, let me look at it for a second. This is... That's not right. That's not right. Hold on a second. Oh. I'm glad I checked, because I did get that wrong. So basically, our last three matchups are going to be a Singaporean one against a Thai one, and then Japanese versus Japanese and Japanese versus Japanese. But one is like cheap fish, and then the other is the most expensive one of the whole group. I might just eat 4, to be honest. I'm pretty fucking hungry. Literally all I've been doing is snacking on some beef links, which they don't smell, or they don't taste right. But they've been sitting in a cabinet instead of being refrigerated like they're supposed to. Yeah, by the way, Pepsi free, baby. This is, if you're curious, it's the 75th San Francisco Examiner Beta Breaker, which I believe is 19... I keep thinking I have a laptop over here. Which I believe was 1985 Bay 2 Breakers. Of course, it's postponed. So, established in 1912. It's too much math for me. 75th Bay 2 Breakers. 1986. I've got an 86, and then I've got 2 other ones somewhere around here. From the 80, it would be 84 and I think 85. This is the only one that had the bill on it. The other ones are like a paper kind of bill. It's really weird. Anyways, well, yeah, we'll start there, and then hey, if we want to eat 2 more, we'll eat 2 more. I don't know. Okay, especially because these ones aren't. This one is big. Most of these ones aren't terribly big, so we're gonna put those ones aside, and we're gonna start with at least the round that we had intended to do. This is in the silver corner from Thailand, weighing in at 60 grams, so small portion. Or 2.12 ounces. The mama, which we've already had, the green curry flavor, which currently sits, that's actually not in the right spot, I gotta change that. It should be, I would say it's like that. So currently it's sitting in 6th place out of 10. Yeah, out of 10. So at least that particular one. But I have more confidence in this one. This is the shrimp flavored tom yum soup, which we will put in this bowl. And then we have the other huge Singaporean one from Prima Foods. This is the 3rd of the 3 that I've tried. And this is Curry La Mian, Singaporean Curry La Mian, at 6.2 ounces or 178 grams. It's a fucking monster. It's a meal. So we're gonna put that in this bowl. So again, the water is already ready. So I have to really wait for that. So I'll put that there, move that to there, and let's open the mama first. I think we did the mama the very Mom in the very first round, so it's been a while since I've seen one of these. Okay, got chili powder. It looks like just the standard seasoning. And then this should be the wet seasoning. Yep. Ooh. It's kind of chunky. It's our wet seasoning. And the noodles. Which don't smell like they're seasoned, but they got that weird reddish color going on to them. And there we go. So let's add the ingredients real quick. Let's do the wet stuff first. Okay. That's how that looks. I've noticed that my camera's kind of on the grainy side because it's huge. I have I added my Pepsi drinking doot skeleton right there. Reading infinite just. Okay. It has that weird kind of limey thing going on that. Those green curry ones are the same way. I don't get it. Why? I remember to bring chopsticks this time so I don't have to use the dinky fork, which is fine. It's just hard to mix things up. Okay, this is the chili powder. Nothing fancy, it's just straight chili powder. We are going to try to do a reaction video again because that actually ended up getting quite a few views, surprisingly, and I was asked by someone to review some of their other stuff. So I think that's what I'll end up doing, depending on how I feel. I got something going on at 4 if she responds, so we'll see. Okay. It smells like Lucas seasoning, Mexican Lucas seasoning. So there we go. There's that one. And then a bigger bowl, Curry La Mian. And once again, it kind of comes in these interesting looking circles. The noodles are definitely thicker. It's the same thing. I don't remember this being the case the first time I bought them, where they came in these weird MRE pouches. Okay. So we got the curry paste, and we have the curry premix. So I believe these. Oh, this one's a soup, so okay. Again, these are supposed to be boiled. These are actually not supposed to, this is actually technically not an instant one, but I don't care. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, that's red curry. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Hey, you could just take this sauce and make some like beef curry, some rice. Some red curry. Okay, see if the premix pack is strong or not. Ooh, it's like, oh, this is what I was hoping for. This is how the first one was. In typical Thai fashion, this is literally just coconut powder. Okay, now there's hope. This could be decent. I was hoping there was going to be coconut in it. Oh, that's so much. Oh my god. This might be the best of the three that I've had. And right now, the chili crab is actually sitting in third place. So, yeah, look how much powder they give you. Okay, let's put some water in this. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna mix these up. Okay, and let's cover it. And this one, let's sauce and not stick on the noodles. And we'll use, this is what I did last time, let's just use this thing. Okay, there we go. We are having a 49-cent. This is the cheapest that we have left. The cheapest was the YY at 39 cents, which is actually sitting in fourth place right now. Believe it or not, it was 39 cents. But this one, the smaller one, is 49 cents, and it is going up against a almost $4, $3.89. So like a $4 ramen. So this ramen is 8 times more expensive than the one it's going up against. And I did a video, I think it's on YouTube, a long time ago, trying the third version of this against like the cheapest ramen I could find at that time, to interesting results, to say the least. But again, I'm not cooking this one the way it's supposed to, unfortunately. But we'll make do. But I'm thinking I'll go for it, you know? The next round would be Menraku, Japanese spicy sesame ramen, and Japanese seafood tonkatsu ramen. And then the last one is going to be, well, we'll just go this way. We got, the next round is going to be, or $2.59 ramens against one another. It's the same company, it's just different flavors. And then the last one is going to be $2.29 ramen against a $6.50 bowl of ramen, which I'm excited about. It's going to be the most expensive instant ramen I've ever had. Oh, while we're waiting, I maybe it probably broke up a little bit. Oh yeah, enough to at least start that process. The thing about these Singapore ones is they smell great, and then I don't know, the taste just lets me down. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm just getting really tired of eating these, like, they're just not, it's not my cup of tea, that kind of flavoring that a lot of these Thai and Singaporean and Taiwanese noodles, or just, I'm not used to it, that's all. Excuse me. Anyways, we're going to have a shot right now of this amazing class Kahlua chili chocolate in honor of, jeez, 25 or 26 now. But to Melissa, happy birthday out in Nevada. What else? There's not a whole lot else to go on, so I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait. Oh, okay, I can break them up at least now. Kind of break them up. I'll just flip them over. These ones are definitely starting to get ready to go, which is fine because I was going to try these ones first. I mean, what a considerable difference in the size of the noodles. It's insane. It's 12. See, they show a lime in there, so I'm wondering if there is lime in it. There's coconut sugar, apparently. Oh, artificial lemon flavor. There it is. Spring onion. Oh yeah, there you go. Curry La Mian premix is coconut, milk powder, sugar, salt, and yeast. There we go. Okay, I think the first one is ready, so we'll let the Singaporean one kind of do its thing a little bit longer. Okay. So again, this was the Mama shrimp flavored tom yum. So here we go. Okay, it looks like your standard cheap ramen. There's not a whole lot of veggies in there. There's some spring onions. Broth is pretty standard looking. Noodles are really on the thin side, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Put it on the thin side. Honestly, it kind of smells like the seafood cup of noodles, but with that lime kind of added to it. Here we go. Oh, those are really hot. Man, that thing got really hot today. Itadakimasu. kind of tastes like, oh fuck, what were those things called? Tricks? I guess it was Tricks. It tastes like cereal. It's like fruity. There's just a hint of spice. There was chili. It's the 5th ingredient. Well, there's citric acid too. Okay. Oh, there's spices. Garlic. Shrimp powder. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it kind of tastes like Tricks to me. The noodles are nice. Actually, I like the texture of these noodles. They got a nice little bite to them. You know, they're not bad. There's more spice than flavor. Like, the spice lingers, but the flavor doesn't really, like, stick with you too long. It's kind of refreshing with the lime, or the lemon and the citric acid. Oh, hold on. If I suck in a bunch of air at once, the seafood flavor is there for like a split second. Well, now it's gone. But it's like the spice and the citric acid and lemon like overpower the seafood. I don't taste any seafood other than that moment. So that's kind of a disappointment. Okay, these look like they're good. Just gonna mix them up. But I'll show you in just a second the difference in the noodle sizes. These noodles are huge. They're not quite udon, but they're like a spaghetti almost in terms of their size. Okay, we'll get a noodle real quick from here. Versus one of these. Oh, of course I get a long one. See what I mean? Huge difference in noodle size. Okay, that's how this guy looks. No veggies, but the broth is beautiful. All their broths, or the two that I've had, have beautiful broths. There's definitely, like, the coconut and the curry spices are, like, fighting with one another in a oh, like, see, look how quickly the red comes out. There's, like, a whole section right there that's all red. Okay. Alright, let's get this a go. This is definitely a lot hotter than the other one. Ugh. Oh, what is that? Whoa! The skin on the noodle, like, started coming off. Okay. Itadakimasu. The curry is not as pronounced as you would think, considering how that curry paste smelled. And the coconut's just there. It's like both ingredients just kind of like died out. Well, again, I didn't cook this the way it's supposed to be cooked. It's not actually technically an instant like soup. Like it's supposed to be boiled, and you're supposed to do all that process as opposed to something like that. It just feels like the noodles haven't like soaked it in enough. Maybe. Let's just try some broth. Now, let's do the broth on this one first. I almost finished that one, but that wasn't a big size. This was 3 times the size of this. Yeah, this is 3 times the size of this thing. Yeah, it's just really fruity. There's just so much like lemon and citric flavoring that's coming off of that. And then the spice is felt, but I don't taste any seafood in that, you know? Okay, let's see what this one's like. It's like all the flavors just kind of like thin out some way. Like you would think with all that coconut powder, all that curry paste, it would be a much thicker, richer broth. You know, I might have used too much water. I mean, who knows? That could be it. Although this doesn't look a whole lot different than the package, so. Let's see if we can get some noodles now that they've been sitting for a little bit longer. There's no staying power behind it. I think part of it's because there's not a lot of salt to hold the flavor in. No, it says there's 950 milligrams of salt in this thing, and there's 2 servings, so never mind. Oh shit, this one's got 1630. Well, that's for 2. Yeah, that's for 2 servings. Man, I got more than enough sodium for one day. Not counting the fucking meat I'm eating, and then these snacks, which these are pretty good. I ate these earlier. You know, those Calbee hot and spices. Those aren't too bad. So I take that back. Maybe I won't do the other noodles because I forgot how much there is in these. But yeah, it's just this brand always smells and looks good, but the flavors is just never lives up to it. This isn't too bad. It's not my cup of tea with the flavoring, but it's not too bad. So, let's see. Where am I going to put that? I'm going to try that one more time before I make a command decision. I don't think that's much of a surprise. Okay. Here we stand with 2 rounds left to go and 4 combatants. In 12th place as of right now is this Kung Fu, V1 Kung Fu. I don't ever want to eat that again. The V1 artificial peppered beef flavor. The caldo dosarak noodle soup. The artificial mushroom pork flavor from V1 again. So that company didn't really impress me too much. And then the Mamas, so the green curry. I don't know, made me kind of nauseous in some weird way. And then the one we just had, the Tom Yum. And then right after that, despite being 4 times more expensive, the curry, the Nongshin lobster bowl noodle, which is one of the first ones we did. And it's still hanging on strong. The cheapest one of the whole bunch, the YY, is sitting still in 4th, as of right now. And then probably the best one I've had are the 3 that the Singapore brand ones do, and that's because it's not a soup, but it's like a stir fry thing. This has probably been really good if I've done it correctly. But the chili crab, I actually really miss these, even though they were really painful to eat. But the majoyum rice cakes, hot and spicy, and then from Korea, and then the UFO yakisoba, sitting in 1st place. Now, again, we have 4 left. They're all Japanese. So right now, Japan, no matter what, is going to win this tournament, because they're at least in front with the UFO. But it'd be interesting to see if something surpasses that one, because that one was really good. So that's where we stand. Maybe I'd be able to eat the 4 other ones another day, all at once, but I keep forgetting how hearty these Prima Singapore ones are, so I don't think we're going to do that. I'll end up hurting myself. So we are going to, I think we're going to call it for today. We'll do a reaction thing another day. But I did want to say, once again, happy birthday to Melissa. And get this in, get these done, and just make sure that my new setup worked too. So hopefully it did. And we'll see you all hopefully relatively soon. Hopefully stay safe and stay home. And yeah. Until then, this is Alex with Shōnan Flow. Always keep it smooth and keep it flow, and we'll see you all next time. Huh? Boing!